it's Luke here again from the Tradie Marketing Agency, where we help you grow your tradie business. So I was listening to an audiobook by the author Robin Sharma during my morning coffee walk, and he shared a fascinating story. Um, so there was a man who was working at his desk one day, and his little son came up to him and said, "Daddy, Daddy, play with me." And he replied, "Not now, son, I'm busy." The son persisted. "Daddy, I want to play," he replied. "I can't now. I've got to do some work," said the man. The son persisted for some time and eventually, in frustration, as he wasn't getting any work done anyway, he tore out a page from the newspaper that had a big photo of the world globe on it and tore it into small pieces. "Here," he said, "put this back together for Daddy." So he just made like a little makeshift puzzle, thinking this would occupy his young son for a few hours. 5 minutes later, though, the son returns with the photo perfectly sticky taped back together, and the man was a bit amazed. He asked his son, "How did you do that?" "Easy," said the son. "There was a picture of a man on the back. So when the man's together, the world comes together." So Robin Sharma finished by saying that our inner worlds create our outer worlds. And I was thinking about this in the context of business. Say we want to achieve certain things, such as growing and building a successful business. But sometimes we aren't fully put together, and sometimes we are missing a few pieces. So what those pieces are vary from person to person. Instead of working on our outer world to fix our inner world, we need to sometimes focus on our inner world to sort out our outer world. Outer achievements such as making money, having a great relationship, or health and fitness can be thought of as the world side of the photo. If the boy had only focused on solving the puzzle by looking at the world, it would have taken him a lot longer. So what are the inner pieces we need? These can be thought of as gaps in our knowledge. So as a tradie, you are likely quite good at the hands-on part of your trade. For most of us, the gaps in our knowledge won't be found there. The gaps for most of us are in the other parts of business, such as sales, marketing, accounting, admin, basically the non-production side of business. For me, mine is budgeting and cash flow forecasting. I'm great at making money and great at spending money, but knowing if I can actually spend that money or if it will cause headaches down the road has always been a sort of a foggy haze for me. Today, I was debating whether or not to take a day off to study how to budget and learn how to forecast cash flow, or to simply go back on the tools and work. My lovely partner put it like this: "Honey, imagine you're in a race, except that the race is down a very long, dark corridor. So dark, you can't see your hand in front of your face, with a bunch of scattered, furniture and rakes and obstacles and mousetraps scattered along the way. You could just start running and make some progress, but likely get banged up along the way, tripping over tables and chairs as you move along. Or you could take 5 minutes and get a torch and have the rest of the race be easy." I think many of us resist going to get the torch because we fear we'll lose the race. But the race of life is long, and taking that time to learn what you need to do, whether that's marketing, sales, hiring, leading others, project management, pricing, being able to read profit and loss statements, or whatever knowledge gap you currently have, if you take the time to fill in those knowledge gaps, it will make the rest of the journey much, much smoother.